So today we're gonna be playing Job Simulator. So I don't really remember how to play this because I used to play it, but I kind of quit it. I don't know why. And today we're going to be playing it more. Let's go. Alrighty.
Hello, human. Grab a cartridge from the tray and let's get to work.
Ooh, look, job mods. Bouncy mode.
Hello, human. You worked the 9 to 5, but are you ready for infinite overtime?
So, what do I do here? Okay. I don't need that. You just go back in there. How? What did I do? Ah! Oh. This is what I did. Help me. I just fell. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Alrighty.
Hello, human. Grab a cartridge from the tray and let's get to work.
Why are they golden? What am I doing? Am I blowing into them? Low gravity mode. Oh yeah. I wanted that to be so much more epic. Low gravity mode. Okay, I'm gonna try that again. Low gravity mode. Alrighty, I'm gonna keep doing this. I'm gonna keep doing this until I get it right. Okay, guys, we might be here for a couple of years. Okay, never mind. New. 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 Get. I glitch. Okay, fine. And I'm gonna put all of them in here. Because they will fit. Alrighty. Am I actually gonna get this to work? I lost everything else. Oh man. I lost everything else, so these are all my only auto mechanic. Gourmet chef. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by its toe. If it hollers, let it go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Gourmet chef it is.
Ah, the kitchen. Do I see an aspiring chef?
Wait, what did I do? What did I... No, what did I... My remote just fell.
Hello, human. This is an accurate simulation of Gourmet Chef.
Bread? I like bread. What do I do here? I'm gonna recalibrate myself. Oh, I thought that said Grubhub, and I got all confused. What do I do? Hot. Oh! Well, what did I do here? What is this? What do I do with this? Whoa. Bread. Really? Yes. What does that do? Yeah,
Hello,
I
human.
just
Grab
ate
a cartridge
that.
from the tray and let's get to work.
I'm gonna do something better. Like an auto mechanic. Okay. I think alrighty, I'm glitching. Alrighty. Experience shaking. Okay. So this is broken. Wait a minute, never mind. So after this, I'm gonna make a Beat Saber video. So I think we're just gonna do 5 missions of this. What does that say? Auto mechanic? Okay, sure.
Grease monkey. Go ahead and get your hands dirty in our simulated mechanics shop.
Okay. Alrighty, what do I do here? What do I do here? Yeah, what do I do here? What do I do here?
Hello, human. This is an accurate simulation of Auto Mechanic. Take a look at this board for instructions.
Ooh, my favorite color. I'm gonna put this in my favorite color. This is like... Okay. Hello, you chunky. What is this?
Good morning, human. I require a tool. Please take a look under the hood.
Whoa.
This spot just needs a little fluid. No problem.
Got a potato. You don't need that.
This vehicle's power source appears to be unacceptably inefficient.
Floats around has just been found in a gutter. Do a lot of stuff about them. There sure is. There's a lot of stuff about these cars. They've got pipes and tubes and all sorts of, metal parts. It's just really, what about that new car? Oh, the new car. Oh, yeah. I mean, it just has all sorts of tubes. And it has metal, too. Lots of metal in it. Oh, yeah. There's all kinds of... forget about it. Just forget about it with all the metal in that one. Yeah, those cars, they really picked it up a notch when they... God broke the mold when he made that just a car.
Is this Rick and Morty?
Broke the mold.
Is
He
this?
sure did break it. I'll tell you about those cars. It's a lot to talk about when it comes to cars. You pop the hood.
Well
and
done.
there's the,
That's looking
that
very
one piece.
car. Press the button
Yeah,
to
the
drop it
piece.
back down when you're finished.
I know what piece. It's that one metal. The metal piece. Yeah,
In shops
yeah.
like these,
The metal
everything
one,
had
you
a
know,
price.
the metal
Make
piece
sure
Yeah.
you bill the customer for the use of
something
your
else.
highly valuable time.
It's an important piece. It's maybe the most important piece of. I mean, that's the first piece you want to look at when you're talking about a car. Yes, that metal piece, it's an important piece, but I do also, I don't want to take any, of the limelight away from the tubes. There's lots of tubes and pipes.
Thank you, human.
Pipes.
I'll get this taken care of right away.
You can't.
Very good, human. But we're just
No,
getting started.
no,
The world
no!
of Auto Mechanic has so much more.
I was gonna try and give you some dangerous stuff.
I mean, that's important.
No.
information.
Don't drive
Sure
over
is.
that. Don't drive over it.
That's the most important issue.
You drive over it.
It's one of the hottest topics.
Human, I've got this coupon for a Sleazebot special, whatever that is. Says that there's a discount, so hurry up and take care of my car. Get a move on.
The owner of this finest campus. Now this bike's got a coupon, so let's take real good care of him by sabotaging that car and making him come back later. Okay, pistons in the engine, don't need those.
With the lid that you pop open the lid on it. Yeah, there's like a metal piece in there.
Just recombobulate the thing there.
A little more
How about
detail
my
than just
headlight fluid? How's that looking? Yeah, I know about cars.
Cars.
Headlight fluid.
Yeah, you sure
name
do.
it, we
You
got
you
it.
gotta give it up.
Get
for
this
the
spot some
cars.
headlight
At
fluid,
least
human.
a big piece of metal in the front hinge section with the lid. I mean, you gotta pop that lid and check out the metal. Yeah, there's an old saying about cars. You gotta check out the metal when you pop the lid. Yeah, the classic saying. It's funny. I remember, not to make this about me, but back when I first was learning about cars and all with the tubes and the pipes and the square metal chunks, and I was just learning it from somebody who told me about it, and it was a fond time in my life when I was learning about all that.
Oh.
Yeah, I remember, when I learned about all there is to know about cars. I mean, from the top to the bottom. I mean, from the beginning to the end. It was just a great conversation about the pipes and the metal box and the tubes. And I mean, that's pretty. I mean, you and I are in the same boat because I'll never forget where I was when somebody told me about all that stuff. Yeah, that's how I feel about it as well. I mean, this is these cars. Talk all day about how wonderful they are. You're listening to Car Talk here on 100111001
Favorite color.
radio.
Hey, human, while we're dealing with fluids here, why don't we spice
so
up
what do
their
you-
gas tank with a little
what do you
secret
feel about
ingredient
cars,
that'll ensure
Henry?
they're back later for
Oh
more
yeah,
work?
my name's Henry, and I like cars. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm a car character. I'm just all about cars. I mean, you can't. I'll answer any questions about any kind of car you want. All right, Henry.
Henry, I'm sorry if I'm a little
You're
quiet.
the best co-host I've ever had here on Car Talk Radio.
Really sorry.
1001100 FM.
I hope you're not mad at me if I'm being really quiet. I'm just trying to listen to this.
1001000 FM. Boy, these cars.
Dang.
Do they get any more car-like? Could you get any more car-like? That's like what that one
Sorry.
character used to say on that one
Oopsie.
primetime hit sitcom.
Dang it.
From the 90s. He used to go, could you get any more talk about cars in here? Oh yeah, I know all about what you're talking about right there. That's a
Yeah.
great reference about cars and just tubes.
Now give them this new
My
coupon I
name's
came
Henry,
up
and
with when you're done
you're
messing with
listening to
their
Car Talk
car.
Radio on 001001110 radio. What's the next topic? Well, up next we're just going to talk about just cars. So, it's always struck me as funny how the car, there's that part of it that,
I'm gonna get a higher price for
side
you.
hinge, I call it, where you pull on it and sort of a big thing unfurls.
I'm gonna get you a really high price, mister.
I should say, against the car's
Ha.
side. It sort of opens.
Perfect.
And,
Oh, another coupon, is it?
You know.
I do like discounts. You've really earned my patronage, good human.
Oh, yeah, there's
Nice
plenty of
job
cars
with
that
that,
got
Bob.
4 of those.
You did all right,
I mean,
human.
those are real.
Now you keep at
something
it.
else.
I'll be
You
there
gotta-
back counting your
You know,
money.
God broke the mold when he
Alright, let's do this.
folding hinge things that these cars have. Yeah, you know, God broke the mold. That's
Well, I just got this beauty at the local
You know,
junkyard. Just
I-
needs a little love so I can drive legally. What'd he say?
This car looks good.
Not
Human
too many.
transport vehicles had to be
I don't see too many
evaluated for
tubes, though.
safety
Not
and
too many
regulated.
tubes.
Broken components like
No,
these
yeah,
headlights
you're
would
right
have to
about
be
that.
replaced
Not a
before
whole lot of tubes
evaluation.
there. No pipes either. I don't actually recall seeing too many pipes in that section. Yeah, no, it's funny. I mean, you know, these cars are made mostly of just pipes and tubes and metal, but
Oh, I fell.
the little foldy flap things on the side of the cars. But it's funny, you're only seeing, you know, mostly metal there. Yeah, it's mostly metal on those sections of the car. I mean, it's, you know, it's tough. It's tough. They must, you know, the tubes and the
air
pipes
filter's
must
not
be
doing
pretty
too good
well
either.
hidden.
Want to take a look at that?
Exterior
Yeah,
rear
filters under the hood,
section
you
of that part of it.
keep up, all right?
You're listening to Radio Car Talk Radio on 001110. Up next, the topic is the top of a car.
How about my rust problem? Figure you could cover that up with a fresh coat of
You know,
paint.
the top of a car, I mean, it's where you're really getting serious about what, you know, what's up at the top, you know, the highest part. Yeah, the highest part of the car that's the part of the car that's going to be the highest in altitude. It'll be up the highest in, you know, the tallest part. Yeah, you know, it's funny because it gets high up there, you know. It's the highest section of the car, really. Yeah, it's the highest. I mean, look, I don't want to get into an argument with you about it, but it is the highest section. Yeah, you know, you know what? It is the height. I'm saying you're gonna make me get into an argument because I'm telling you it is the highest section. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Well, I'm trying to tell you, Buster, that the ceiling or the top of the car is the highest section of the car. Now, you're getting me real upset. I'm gonna have to kick you out of here if you're gonna keep up this sort of attitude. Now, you listen to me, pal. I'm getting pissed. You know, because I'm trying to talk about the very highest altitude of a car, and it's the roof part. And now you're yelling at me, and I wasn't even upset. Now I'm just getting mad because you're yelling at me, and you're saying I'm upset, and that makes me more upset than even the original whatever argument that started. All right, okay. Let's calm down. Let's calm down. You're listening to the car radio, 1000110 FM radio. We're talking cars today.
Yes.
Thank you kindly, human.
He's a
Henry,
bad
what else-
word.
You know, how are you holding up there? Well, you know, I'm just here to talk about pipes and that they have inside the cars and the box. You know, the little metal box. And, you know, maybe we can
What
talk
next?
about some of the tubes.
Your
You
car
know,
looks
there's
fine.
plenty of
What do you
tubes in
need?
a car.
Oh.
I mean, you can't deny the amount of
Anything bad in here?
Hello,
It's true, it's true.
I am required by law to do emissions test on my vehicle.
Well, it's probably
Get it done so I can get
This
out
is
of this
mine.
dump.
how much metal and pipes and the tubes that it does, you know, that's in there. You're listening to Car Talk here on
This looks like a lot of work. Let's see if we can figure out a
100111001
shortcut.
radio.
Check my stash. See if there's anything in there that could help us.
We're just gonna stuff a banana in there.
Oh, banana. That'll do it. Nothing coming out of... Well, this car is looking a lot more appealing. My work here is done.
Back when cars were driven by humans, drivers would use air fresheners to improve the breathing quality of the air within the vehicle.
Decor. Banana.
All right, we're here talking about cars today on the Car Radio channel. Lots of stuff going on in the hood of the car. Yeah, that's right. Got a lot of things in there. You got to look at the stuff inside the car. You sure do. Yes, there's lots of items inside the car. There's that one metal piece. It's pretty important in the car. I'd like to call that the Achilles piece. Oh yeah, I know all about the Achilles piece. It's a real important piece of a car. There's lots of stuff inside of a car you gotta talk around with and move around with, you know?
So,
Well, all I
does this
gave
mean
him
I
was a
raised?
banana.
Well, I did my part. Catch you later, human.
A car, you know, there's all those pipes and
Alrighty, so
metal
now
parts and things such as
I'm
that.
going to
All kinds of
upload a
really
video of
very
Beat
interesting
Saber.
vehicles, these cars, they're very interesting creations.
So
I
they're
do
gonna come out pretty much at the
yes,
same time.
I'm really interested about these cars. I think they're
Hey,
pretty interesting.
I'm gonna go
admit
play Beat
that
Saber
there's a
right
lot
now.
of stuff about 'em.
And
There sure
video
is.
will
There's a
end
lot
when
of
I get
stuff
this
about
perfectly.
these cars, as they've got pipes and tubes and all sorts of, you know, metal parts.
That's another video will end when I
really,
get this perfectly.
You know, what about that new car? Oh,
3 in
the
a
new
row.
Car. Oh yeah, I mean it just has all kinds of tubes and pipes.
Now I gotta go
and
start it over.
it has metal.
Gotta do
too,
3 in
lots
a
of
row with
metal
this
in
boy.
it. Oh yeah, there's all kinds of. I mean, forget about it. I mean, just forget about it with all the metal in that one. Yeah, those cars, they really picked it up a notch when they, you know,
One.
God broke the mold when he made that just a car. When he made a car, he broke
One.
the mold. Yeah, he sure did break it. I mean, I'll tell you about those cars. You know, there's a lot to talk about when it comes to cars. I mean, you know, you
Sorry,
got
Drop
pop the hood and there's that one piece. Oh yeah, the piece.
These guys
I know
don't know what
piece.
they're talking
That
about.
the metal piece. Yeah, the metal one. You know, that metal piece is just, it's something else. I mean, you know, it's an important piece. It's maybe the most important piece of, I mean, that's the first piece you want to look at when you're talking about a car. Yes, that metal piece, it's an important piece, but I don't want to take any, you know, of the limelight away from the tubes. There's lots of tubes and pipes. Let's not forget the pipes. Oh yeah, I mean, you know, a car, you can't. I mean, you can't have a car without the pipes and the tubes. I mean, that's an important part of a car. I mean, that's an important equation. It sure is. That's the most important issue with the car these days. It's one of the hottest topics is the pipes and the tubes. There's just all sorts of tubes. It's a wild world. It's a wild world we're living in with these cars. Yeah, you know, there was this one car, and it had there was a square-shaped metal thing inside of the trunk part. I mean, inside of the front part of it. Oh, really? Yeah, inside the front section, the lid that you pop open the lid on it. Yeah, there's like a metal piece in there. Just a real kind of square-shaped almost, or a little more detailed than just square, but it's a piece of metal. I mean, you gotta give it up for these cars.
Just listening to a podcast
You gotta
and
give
shooting
it up
hoops.
for the cars. I mean, there's at least a big piece of metal in the front hinge section with the lid. I mean, you gotta pop that lid and check out the metal. Yeah, you know, there's an old saying about cars. It says, you gotta check out the metal when you pop the lid. Yeah, it's a classic saying. You know, it's funny, I remember, you know, not to make this about me, but, you know, back when I first was learning about cars and with the tubes and the pipes and the square metal chunks, and I was just learning it from, you know, somebody who told me.
Throw up my arm.
It was a fond time in my life when I was learning about all that. Yeah, I remember, you know, when I learned about all there is to know about cars, I mean, from the top to the bottom, I mean, from the beginning to the end, it was just a great conversation about the pipes and the metal box and the tubes. And I mean, that's pretty much. I mean, you and I are in the same boat because I'll never forget where I was when somebody told me about all that stuff. Yeah, that's how I feel about it as well. I mean, this is just, you know, it's these
Alrighty,
cars,
y'all, I'm out.
You know, I could talk all day.
I'm not
about
doing
how
this any longer.